Money, money. It's not hard for me. It's not hard for me knowing what I know. And what I'm saying about knowing what I know is I know the deal they made. It was a 3 fight deal for $36 million. 3 fight deal for $36 million. They were looking for fights for Devin Haney, or they were looking for fights on their list or whatever he say. So Turkey then says, okay, well, we got a guy, and he already agreed. Do you go back and say, nah, let's find another guy? Or do you say, all right, cool, let's run it? What do you say? You're going to look like a pussy, especially if they're already saying stuff like Devin Haney will fight anybody. If they already giving you their praise that Devin Haney will fight anybody, he had no choice but to take the fight.
Mm.
You guys heard it. Brian Norman Sr. stated that Devin Haney got paid $36 million by TURKi for a 3-fight contract, meaning he's getting $12 million a fight while y'all hating on him. Now, Brian Norman, on the other hand, he's making his highest payday of $3 million to fight Devin Haney. Each time Devin Haney opponent fought him, whoever that is, they got their highest payday, which says a lot about Devin Haney and his market value. All that boring talk by the fans goes out the window because we all know what time it is. They are the first to tune in and the first to rewatch. These haters don't be rewatching Virgil Ortiz fights and their favorite fighters, because if they did, they would have more views. They be rewatching Devin Haney while hating on him. And there's also another reason why Devin Haney is getting paid this much. He always takes advantage of the market because he's a free smoke fighter. When DAZN first came into the equation, guess who signed with them? Devin Haney did with Matchroom. And they offered him a lot of money because he said, all I care about is money. I don't care who I fight. And clearly that's what Devin Haney did with TURKi, because TURKi also offered him the bag. You see, in the sport of boxing, promoters always use the leverage of fighters being afraid to fight certain other fighters against them by lowering the offers and their pay to fight the fighters who they want to fight. For example, Teofimo Lopez, when he beat Lomachenko, they came at him with, if you want to fight Kambosos, we're going to give you $1.25 million, your minimum. But if you fight Devin Haney, though, we're going to give you $4 million. What you want to do? And then Teo obviously chose the safer route and still lost in a cherry pick gone wrong. Virgil Ortiz right now, DAZN is telling him, we want the Boots fight. We will offer you all this money that you never seen. But if you don't want to fight Boots, you definitely out of the conversation for your maximum. So let's start talking about your minimum to cherry pick somebody that you guaranteed to win. These are the top of conversations on the negotiations table between networks, promoters, and fighters. There's a reason why Devin Haney is getting paid all this money, and he's younger than Virgil. He's getting paid more, not just per fight. Devin Haney is getting paid per fight more than Virgil Ortiz ever made. Why? It's because Devin Haney is willing to fight the best, while Virgil is ducking the best. Virgil has been a contender his whole life. Devin Haney, the last time he was a contender was back in 2020 or 2019 when he challenged Loma and then beat Loma later on for Undisputed after Loma ducked him. That's the top of time Devin Haney is on. Undisputed at 135, champion at 140, and now he's fighting the best champion at 147. Virgil ain't do that. He never became a champion. And that's why he's not getting paid. Remember, before Devin Haney got offered the Brian Norman fight, he accepted to fight Boots, the same guy Virgil is running from right now. Just like Teofimo Lopez. That's why he always complains about money. Teo always complains about money due to the fact he's not willing to fight the best available option. He turned down Devin Haney fight for like $13 million. Who does that when he never made $1 million according to him, or he only made $1 million according to him? We all know what time it is. if it's easy money, they would have had taken it. But they view Devin Haney like they view terror. Furthermore, apparently the play by TURKi is to have Devin Haney fight Brian Norman for the WBO title at welterweight, and then have Ryan fight Mario Barrios for the WBC title. If they are both victorious, that's going to set up the huge rematch between the two. Well, they better have Ryan on that forbidden juice, and most likely everything is going to go according to plan. If not, he's going to lose again like he did to Rolly. With that being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Is this why Devin Haney dropped the lawsuit? Is this why Devin don't care anymore about anything? Because he's getting paid like crazy? I guess you reap what you saw. Subscribe below. And to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.